guys, so I am back, and right now I told y'all I was gonna do a video, an introduction video. So this is what this is. I got the kiddos over there. They are playing in the tub, having fun. I do want to introduce myself officially. My name is Trey. I'm a mom of 5. Baby number 5 there is Josiah. He is 2 weeks old. So that's the baby, and then there is Tayden. Tayden, bring Tayden over here. I'm gonna do my hair while I'm doing this, y'all. I'm trying to get my hair done. He really don't want to get out that tub. Bring him over here. Say hey, Tayden. Say hey. This is my 1-year-old James Bryant. Calm down. I'm doing a video. This is my 1-year-old. He's trying to play in the tub. That's what they doing. There's no water in there. They just playing in there. I did half of my hair yesterday, but today I'm finishing it off. But like I was saying, this my 1-year-old, and then I have a 5-year-old James Bryant. Come on over here and say hey. The one that's being super loud.
Not loud. Parkour.
Calm down.
Hello.
Janae, come on now, you 8. That don't mean you start acting a goddamn fool just because I said something about it. You gonna get your time to get on the camera. Calm down. Say hey, James Bryant. This is my 5-year-old. He's like, I already did this yesterday. But yesterday it was a lot going on with the camera. It was freaking, I did it in portrait mode instead of landscape mode. I think I said that right. And then on top of that, like somehow the video was recording fine and then it just hit slow-mo toward the end. It was a hot freaking mess, y'all. Pitiful. But this is James Brown, my 5-year-old. He started kindergarten last school year, so he'll be going to first grade. Uh-oh. How it feel to be going to first grade?
Good.
Okay. He said it feels good. Final answer? Yes. All right, that's it. And we have Janae next. My 8-year-old. She is going, what grade you going to?
3rd.
She's going to 3rd grade. And this is my 2nd born. And last but not least, we have Tamia. Tamia, come say hey. She's the one who's always behind the camera for me when I need her to be. She's such a big help. Janae is too, and James Brown is too with his, the stuff I have him do. But, having big kids is really great when you have small ones too, because they help out a whole lot. So it's really nice. Y'all, I love doing my hair when it's actually wet.
I love brushing my hair.
And I started on it yesterday, like I said, but now it's not wet like how it was, so
Yeah.
I gotta deal with it like this.
I'm brushing my hair, guys.
I could really wet the back of my hair and that'll be fine, but I'm not gonna do that.
Do you hear me, guys? I'm brushing my hair.
I am natural, as you can see. I like to twist my hair up simply because when I twist my hair up, I don't have to do it a lot. I have a knot, y'all, so I have to get this knot out. When I twist my hair up, I don't have to do it a lot, so I love that. I'm the type of person who sits here when I do my hair. I get tired fast, and plus I don't like doing hair. And then on top of that, I like to prioritize my time, and me spending less time on my hair is best for me. That's why James Bryant, he had hair, but all his hair is cut off. He was tender-headed. Janae, we are starting her with dreads. She's tender-headed. That's why she's doing dreads. I didn't force her to do it. She actually wanted to do it herself. That's how tender-headed she is. And Tayden, he just don't like nobody to touch his head at all. It's ridiculous. He's tender-headed. All my kids are tender-headed except for Tamia. Tamia's not tender-headed, which I actually started her doing her hair. When did you start doing your own hair? Last year?
It's like last year.
Yeah, like last year I started her doing her own hair, you know, the independency of it all. But yeah, so I started her doing her own hair just so she can know how to do her own head, so I don't have to touch her head. I do James' head because he have dreads, so I do his retwist on his head. So yeah, but I don't like doing hair. I don't like doing my own head, so I have to do Janae hair next. I put a conditioner in there, a deep conditioner in there. She gonna wash it out, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it today.
Who gonna wash it out?
Well, not actually you, but she gonna get in the shower, and that's how we wash her hair. That's how we wash the stuff out of her hair. Cause she get in the shower, we take it, and we just, oops, sorry, you got to get back. Lord have mercy. And we just shh, and that's how we get it on up out of there. Usually I have Tamia do it, so that's probably what's gonna end up happening this time too. So I can go ahead and retwist her hair. I'm trying to get it to lock up. It's so hard. Her hair texture, it's so hard for her hair to lock up. So put my comb down. You don't even need a comb. You don't even have hair. It's so hard for her hair to, look, just put the brush down too. It's so hard for her hair to lock up, but we're going to get it there. We're going to get it there. We just got started with the dreads. And when did we start doing the dreads?
Like last month.
Last month? Maybe it was March. Maybe it was March. It was like March, yeah. Because we started doing her dreads before we came here, right?
No.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't March. But yeah, so that's just that with that. Trying to get her hair to lock up, and I'm not in a rush for it to lock up or anything like that. Just as long as, you know, it will eventually. So that's just how that is with that. Just more about me, you guys. I'm not gonna tell y'all my age. A woman never tells. But I am very, very busy all the time due to me having almost a whole little football team. So mainly my days consist of just me sitting here, just doing stuff, whatever I can do. I'm trying to get more better with being in a routine. Y'all let me know if you're in a routine. Also let me know, let me know who you are. If you have a family, married, single mom, single dad, significant other, kids, if so, how many? Just let me know in the comments below. We welcome everyone. Grandmas, aunties, uncles, godmoms, goddads, all that. So let me know who you are. Let me know where you're from, where you're watching us from. And also make sure you guys like this video. So go like it now, please. And also subscribe. Go subscribe now if you're not. This is our new YouTube channel. But like I was saying, James Ryan, can you please stop? Because you're getting too loud. Like I was saying to you guys, this is our new YouTube channel. I wasn't consistent on the other one, but I'm going to be consistent on this one. I was really, really busy with the last channel. So I didn't have the time like I thought I had. But I got time for you. I got time for you guys this time. I promise you I have time for you guys. So that's just what that is. So make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, share it, comment down below. Let me know who you guys are. And yeah, we're gonna start it off like that.
Bless you, baby.
Hey, baby. Y'all, my hair it's not really tangled. It's never really tangled. But like I said, I just hate doing it dry, because when I have to sit up here and do it dry, and use the spray ball. See, when I do it wet, it's just so easy to manage. But when I do it dry, I don't like having to do it like that. I do the twist a lot, like I said before. And no, I'm not gonna do them smaller than this. I can, but look, be quiet. Since I just had my baby, I don't want to touch my head a lot. So I do them big, so when I take them down, like, you know, I won't be taking down a million of them, because I do them really small. But just so I won't have to take down a million of them, this is how I do it. And, well, this is how I'm currently doing it. And just so, you know, when it's time for me to take them down, it'll be easier. And then when it's time for me to retwist them, I can just retwist them back up, just like this. Boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. What I'm using for my hair is leave-in conditioner, gel, and another type of leave-in conditioner. So those are the three that I do use. I use the Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner. I use the Camille Rose, the honey, and I use the Eco Style gel. It don't flake up on me. It don't do none of that stuff like a lot of people claim it do for them. It never does that for me. I use the green one, the Eco Style. That's the olive oil. Yep, olive oil one. This here. And this is what I have always used for my hair. So, and it's helping it grow really, really well. My hair could have been longer than what it is. But when I was actually, I know I'm jumping off, but when I was actually pregnant with Taybug, after I had him, I had took my hair down, and it was a lot going on around that time. I do a story time of it. But yeah, and when I took my hair, that's when I used to do my hair, twist it up and then take the twist down. So I took the twist down and I just left them down for a little bit too long. And I started like putting it in ponytail. The ends were still crinkled, but you know, this right here wasn't. And so I was putting it in ponytails and stuff like that. And I just didn't want to touch it. So once I finally did go to do it, it was like matted and just getting on my nerves. So I just went to cut and edit instead of taking my time to sit up there and to comb it out. I just didn't feel like it. So I just started cutting it out, and I really damaged my hair that way. I was pulling, I was doing everything. My hair was really damaged. Especially the top, like up and through here. As y'all can see, like this, it's like really short. It's trying to go back. At first it was like all gone, y'all. Like I cut it to where I had like bald spots almost. It was like so short. I just didn't care. It was just a lot going on around that time with Tayden, him, because he was in the hospital for 2 abscesses that he had to have drained. One of them he had to have actual surgery. They had to put him to sleep. It was just a lot. Like I said, I'll do a story time on that a little later, but just not right now. And yeah, so that's just what that was. And I ended up damaging my hair, which I do regret, but it was just like, you know, when you just don't have that energy to just do it, then that's just what it is. Hair is hair. I've always wanted to cut all my hair off. Well, not always, but I've wanted to cut all of my hair off for like the last year and a half now. I've been wanting to just I've been wanting to just cut my hair completely off, just shave it all off. My husband keep talking me down from doing it, but one day I'm gonna surprise them and I'm gonna do it. One day, once I am very wealthy and successful and I'm able to have a personal hairdresser, I'm gonna have them just cut all of my hair off. And then, like, you know, just start all the way back over and just release and be free of it and just enjoy my life, like, you know, without having to deal with my hair or anything like that. But that's what I'm gonna do. That's my plans. It's gonna be a surprise. I'm not even gonna tell no one, because every time I talk about cutting my hair off, my husband, like I said, he always talked me down from doing it. But so when I finally do it, I'm just not gonna say nothing to him, and I'm just gonna do it and just come home and be like, surprise. But yeah, so that's what's gonna end up happening. And no, I'm not one of those people who like, oh, what if, you know, your husband don't like it and all that stuff. Like, we're not one of those people. So he done did plenty of stuff that I didn't want him to do, but he still did it. And it was like, oh well, like, you know, what can you do about it? That's just what that is. If that's what he wants to do, that's just what he wants to do. Just like me, when I want to do stuff, if that's what I want to do, that's just what I want to do. And we're gonna do what we want to do. It's not no situations to where it's like, oh, don't do it, because you know you gotta be mindful of the other person. I gotta be mindful of myself, not mindful, like, you know, you gotta be true to you, and you know, do stuff for you and not do stuff for other people all the time. So yeah, please don't do that. Please don't come in my comment section with that, because I'm not one of those. I really hope this freaking footage don't do like it did yesterday, because I don't know what the world was going on, but I was recording and it was just recording fine, and this minute it just hit slow-mo out of nowhere. It was just, oh gosh, so aggy and so ridiculous and so everything. But yeah, I'm gonna do a link check for you guys. Hold on, let me do a link check. Let me see what that link did. But but yeah, I'm gonna do a link check for you guys. Let me just get it detangled out. Let me just get it detangled out right quick. Let me just get that detangled out right quick, and then I'll do a link check for you guys. You feel me? Let's see where that link at. See what we twerking with. What we talking about. You know how they say that when, you know, you have a baby and your hair, a lot of your hair come out, shed or whatever. Mine don't really shed too much. Might do like a little shed or something. It's probably because I don't touch my hair as much. But yeah, it really don't. Got a little knot. It really don't shed. Maybe because I'm natural. That's probably why. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys prefer? Do you prefer to do your own hair? Or do you prefer to get your hair did? Just let me know in the comment section down below. I prefer to get my hair did. And the reason why is because I don't like doing my hair. So like I said, if I had the money to, I'd be getting my hair did. And then I'll wear my hair any kind of way I want to wear it. Simply because I just don't like doing it. Look at this thing on here. I just don't like doing it. I don't like doing hair. That's just what it is. But if I did like doing hair, I just pay for my hair to get did every so often. But I'm telling you, wait till that money start flowing in for me, like it needs to be. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting my hair did. All right, you guys. So here we go. This the link check. Link check. Link check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. What I do. It ain't doing too much. It's still about. It's still about almost where it was last, you know. You know, it's I wish it was longer. I would like it to be long. Here, I'm gonna be big for them. I got. Let's see. Maybe I'll be more surprised. Let's look at it from the back.
Yeah. From the back.
I thought it was down further than that.
Me too.
I guess my hair is shedding. I guess it is shedding. Shoot, who knows? Maybe because I had did a blowout on my hair, and but it was like in November, like beginning of December of last year when I did a blowout on my hair, and it was like the first blowout that I had did in years. Since I started my natural hair journey, like the first piece of heat that I done put to it. So when I did that blowout, it stretched my hair out a lot, and maybe it's getting back extra spongy. So that's probably why it's not as long as I thought it was gonna be. Not saying that my hair not long or nothing, because clearly I can see that it is long, but it's just a length that I'm just so used to seeing too for like a year now. It just won't get any longer. Like, gosh, please tell me what I can do. Y'all, let me, you know what? Don't tell me what I can do. Because I know y'all probably going to be like, well, you really don't do nothing to your hair. So, I don't. I swear, I will twist my hair up like this and this will be up for like a whole month. And then I finally take it back down. Like, I don't, that's how often I touch my hair. Not often at all. So, yeah. We have a couple of birthdays coming up, y'all. I just thought about it randomly. A couple of birthdays coming up. We have Tay-Bug, we have James Bryant. Birthdays coming up June and July. To guess what? Tayden and Josiah's birthday is in June. James and James Bryant's birthday is in July, and they all right there by each other. It is so crazy. They like so close. Like Josiah's birthday is towards the beginning of June. Tatum's is at the very end of June. James' birthday is at the beginning of July. And James Brown's birthday is in the middle, in the teens of July. So, yeah, it's so crazy. Like, their birthdays are, like, super duper close. And they're Cancers, except for Josiah. He's a Gemini. I wonder how this is going to be. A Gemini. We got a Gemini in the fam. I just wonder what he gonna be. But he is like very cool, calm, and collected, y'all. But I know he's a newborn. Like, hey, he's a newborn. What do you expect? Like, I expect him to, still be cool, calm, and collected. But, yeah. So I just wonder what his personality going to be like. When James Bryant was a newborn, he was cool, calm, and collected. He was actually born premature. That's another story for another time. 31 weeks, but 5 pounds. That boy was healthy. But, yeah, he only had to stay in NICU for like 3 weeks and he came home. But yeah, he was 5 pounds in that thing. And I breastfed out of control. I pumped out of control just so I can, get him up in that after that. I had to bring my baby home. But, yeah, he was like cool, calm, and collected as a newborn. And he's still cool, calm, and collected now other than being a boy. Like, just regular stuff. But I can tell, like, with his personality, he's very cool, calm, and collected. He's a very caring person, very loving. He's not mean whatsoever. He's just very compassionate, just all that good stuff. Tayden, that's a whole nother whirlwind right there. Like that little boy right there, he is, when he came out, he was like very attached, very spoiled. He cried, like he demanded, very demanding, like what he wanted, he had to get. He was exclusively breastfed. And that was because that's what he wanted to be. I tried to pump and put him on the bottle, but he didn't want that. Even though I did want to exclusively breastfeed because at the time I just didn't feel like pumping. But it's like I was basically forced into it, but I was just like, all right, cool. Like, we're going to do what you want to do because I want to do it anyway. So, yeah, come on, let's do this. But, yeah, so it ended up being like very stressful too at the same time, simply because no one else was able to feed him, and he cluster fed for like 6 months, not like the newborn baby status cluster feed. He cluster fed because that's just what he wanted to do. He wanted to be on the nip all day every day, didn't he, Tamia? Yes. It's like that boy never wanted to come off the breast. It was so crazy. Like, he just had to be on the breast. When he was tired, on the breast. When he was sleepy, on the breast. Put him to sleep, on the breast. Sleep through the night, on the breast. Like, he passied my breast like it wasn't nothing. And it was ridiculous. Like, I never thought that he was ever getting milk for real, because he was on my breast so much. I'm like, dang, is he really eating? But he was eating, like, you know, he was getting his milk in. But he was just very attached to me. He wouldn't go to nobody. Like, he wouldn't go to nobody in the house. I know he was a 2020 baby. And you know 2020, what happened during that time, the pandemic. But he was a 2020 baby. He wasn't a pandemic baby. So yeah. And so we already didn't go nowhere or do nothing. So it was like, I just had him the whole entire time, like on my hip, on my breast, everywhere, like sitting down watching TV on my breast, playing the game on my breast, trying to do work on my breast, on my breast, on my breast, always on my breast. That's when I was working, y'all, and I tried to pump at work, and it just didn't work. It didn't work out too well. I had ended up going back to work like 4 weeks after I had him. I didn't even wait the whole 6 weeks. And that was really the wrong thing to do, because it's like it depleted my milk supply. I really hated that. I wasn't able to pump the way I needed to. I worked at the hospital. I was a phlebotomist at the time. So I was like in and out of the patient's room, drawing blood and stuff like that. And it just wasn't healthy, or it just wasn't smart for me, simply because I just didn't want to do that. During my pregnancy, I had ended up stopped working because I stopped working early, like at, how many months was it? I think it was like 8 months when I stopped working, simply because I was like, I just didn't want to deal with that, you know, that pandemic type stuff. And while I'm pregnant, because it was all new to us, we didn't know what the world was going on with it or anything like that. So I did stop working, but then I had went back 4 weeks after I had him, and it was like the worst decision ever, because it depleted my milk big time. And so I ended up just stop working again. This is the same job, y'all. They were so sweet. They let me stop working and come back. They let me go on leave and then come back. But yeah, so that's when that happened. And trying to get these knots out, y'all. That's when that happened, and it was just so horrible. So I stopped working again, and you know, he was being breastfed. That's when he started getting exclusively breastfed. I don't know if that's why he started wanting to be exclusively breastfed. Simply because, like, I wasn't around for those times. Tamia! Hurry up! It's Josiah. Oh, just come on, hurry up still. If I say hurry up, that means hurry up, period. Not just because I'm saying it's Josiah. I'm just playing. I'm just playing good. But yeah, come get Josiah for me. He's sliding down. Come on, just push him up. Yeah, he's sliding down. He done slid down into a little, I don't know what. Y'all, he has been up this whole time. Y'all see this? But yeah, like I was saying, so yeah, and that's probably why he started wanting to just be on my breast all the time, because I wasn't there. But I worked an overnight shift though. Simply because, like, you know, when he was asleep, even though he never slept through the night, so never slept through the night. James, he worked during the day, so I worked at night, and he still got up like to eat every like so often through the middle of the night. So my breast was right there for him, and yeah, so he became very dependent upon just me just being there all the time, and that's how he started exclusively breastfeeding. Like, he just didn't want, like, every time I left, it was like, no, that's when he got older. Yeah, okay, that was okay, yeah, that was a little bit when he got older. I would say every time I left, he cried. I was like, hold on, he's a baby. What am I talking about? But yeah, that's when he got older, when I went back to work again. But yeah, like I was saying, so like I guess he was like looking for me, cause you know he was a newborn, like just your mother being there for like 4 weeks, and you know you getting to know her good, and then turn around, she's like ripped away from you. That's what jobs do, just rip you away from your kids. And yeah, and like you're not seeing her no more just as a baby, just as a newborn, like you're only a month old, like you just was brought into this world. I just couldn't do it no more. So I wanted to be there with my son. I wanted to be there with my kids. I wanted to watch them grow. I wanted to do all this other stuff with them. And that's how it led to me becoming an entrepreneur, me and my husband. Just a lot of different stuff. That's another story for another time. But yeah, so that's that. You know, I'm finished with my hair. I'm finished with my hair now. But yeah, so like I was saying, that's how he ended up being. Look, the I can't think of what I'm trying to say right now. The sponginess is real. Now, that's not what I was looking for, but it's gonna have to work. But yeah, so this is my oil that I put in my hair. I know it say do grow on here, but it's a lot of different oils. It's like jojoba oil. I think that's how you say it, y'all. Please don't come for me. And it is castor oil. It is coconut oil. It is, it's like 5 or 6 different oils in here. I don't oil my hair every day, but I do oil my hair after I do it, and then like when my scalp is starting to get dry, I oil my hair. I need to get better at oiling my hair more though, and I need to get better at keeping my hair moisturized more too, because I don't keep my hair moisturized enough. So that's probably why it's not growing too, most likely. But you know, like I said, I be knowing stuff. It ain't like I don't know, like, you know, how to take care of my hair or anything like that. I know how to take care of my hair, but I just choose. I'm sorry, when you got a lot going on, when you're a mom with like kids, anything else, and you goddamn the one who do your hair all the time, don't really do too much weave, stuff like that. Like I don't do the sew-ins and the wigs, lace fronts, all that stuff. So it's just me and my naturalness and my hands touching my head, and it's just so aggy. But yeah, it is very y'all, I'm looking in the mirror just in case y'all wonder, like, well, she ain't even looking at us. I'm sorry if I haven't been looking at y'all. I'm looking in the mirror to do my hair, because that was the whole point of this, and to talk to y'all too at the same time. But yeah, so that's why I say, like, once I become wealthy and successful, I'm getting me a hairdresser. Let me know if you're a hairdresser in the Georgia area, because baby, if you a hairdresser that works with natural hair, I'm coming for you, I swear. Put your Instagram handle down below so I can check you out to see what's going on, because you know that's how you verify folks nowadays, is you gotta let me check out your Instagram, let me see what you're working with, and I gotta see if you're in the Vogue. I guess that's in the Vogue. I gotta see if you're in the videos, you know, make sure it's actually your work and what you're doing. So if you starting a business or whatever, like, you know, put it on Instagram. That's the way how you get people to find you. Use those hashtags, you know, all that different type of stuff. Promote your business, you know, get it on up out of there. Use Insta. You know, that's the new way, whatever. That's the new way that you can sit there and get yourself out there and known. And when people want to know what you do and they want to see you work, show them your Insta. Okay. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said before, thank you so much for watching. This was just a little short introduction I wanted to do for you guys while I finish my hair on. And we will be doing more videos, so be on the lookout for that. So like I said, hit that notification bell so y'all can be notified when we do post, when I do post. And the videos for this channel is going to be more so of a day in the life with me, undiluted mom mints, as it says in the naturally trays undiluted mom mints. So a day in the life with me. I will be doing other stuff too. Just be on the lookout for that. Thank you so much for watching.